Christmas and happy holidays from Vegas Tips and Tricks. I'm live from Cousin Eddie's basement tonight, and we're talking all about the best of Las Vegas 2018. This is part one of my two-part holiday special. The second part will be next Saturday. A reminder, there will be no video this Wednesday in celebration of Christmas, nor the following Wednesday in celebration of the New Year. So, of course, a lot of excitement coming up in the new year, but we'll talk about that in future episodes. So, without further ado, let's talk about my picks for the best of Vegas, which is really just my personal favorites. Mostly informed by my own experiences. In some cases, I have also utilized the opinions of people who I trust and value. So, let's talk about my choice for best hotel. And in the number 3 spot is the trendy hotel of the moment, and of the last several moments, the Cosmopolitan. And certainly a place that I have enjoyed. I spent my 50th birthday on a wraparound terrace at the Cosmopolitan and had a great time. And of course the rooms are very much known for that incredible view, including the much desired fountain view. So great rooms. It's a fun casino. It's very visually interesting. You've got multiple levels of restaurants and shops, which is very different from most of the casinos on the Strip. So you've got, it's a vertical hotel. It's very popular with the young people these days. And again, a lot of great eateries there. This is a place with a lot of good restaurants. So I put it in at number 3. At number 2, perhaps a surprising choice, though it shouldn't be, because arguably this hotel has, if not the best, then among a handful of the very best standard rooms in Las Vegas, and that is the Wynn, or the Wynn Encore Complex. Just a beautiful facility. It's easy to get sort of jaded when you see all these hotels, but you walk into Wynn and you're still impressed by the beauty of the place and how well it's held up now for about 10 years. It still looks practically brand new. Again, a lot of great restaurants, a lot of great shops. It's, just an all-around winner, and that's why it comes in at number 2. But number 1, once again, the perennial favorite, the iconic hotel of Las Vegas today and for the past generation, and that is the Bellagio. Simply the best. Not necessarily the best rooms, not necessarily the best restaurants or the best casino, but just an amazing blend in a great location with all the fabulous attractions, the fountain, the conservatory, the lobby. The place is just astounding. You have to stay there once in your life if you haven't. It's not really my favorite place to hang out or play, but if I'm just honest with myself and I compare it to every other hotel on every level, the Bellagio is our winner, once again, Best Vegas Hotel. Second category is Best Casino, and this will not simply duplicate the choices I made on Best Hotel. This is much more based upon my individual experiences, either my good fortune or just the way I feel when I'm there, the feel of the place, places I liked to play. I had to leave out a lot of places here. Mandalay Bay, Planet Hollywood, Mirage, Orleans, some of these places. But we'll start in with number 3 with the Cromwell. A smallish casino with pretty fair games. I mean, they have some good video poker available, some good craps, good blackjack. It's a good place to play. In addition, I think in part because of the size, the drink service is outstanding. People that work there I've found to be very friendly. It's just a fun place to hang out. The only caveat is watch out for the weekends when the party crowd rolls in. It can be a little bit of obnoxious, but other than that, the Cromwell is just a great place to play. And my choice certainly for Best Casino on the Strip, which kind of gives away the fact that the top 2 casinos are not going to be on the Strip. Number 2, a controversial choice for sure, the El Cortez, or as someone corrected me, El Cortez, because El is the in Spanish, obviously. I have really had a good time getting to know this hotel and casino the past year. Well, staying there and playing there. They've really spruced the place up over the past decade or so. It used to always feel very grungy, and it still has a little bit of that, which is kind of good. But it also feels very modern. Again, it's a friendly place, good games, although that's kind of changing a little bit, but we'll talk about that another time. But I like the El Cortez as a place to play. Fun place. Number one, my luckiest casino, and many people's luckiest casino, and a place, again, with some good games, though, again, there's some challenges there, and that is the Main Street Station. What a fun place to play. Go hang out at the Boar's Head Bar, throw back a few of their microbrews and enjoy. I've hit my biggest payday ever there. I've had some great runs of good fortune. And it is just a beautiful casino if you look at it, particularly if you enter from the walkway across from the Cal, and you just kind of get that view. It's a really, it's a cool place. And my choice for best casino. How about best buffet? And this is so controversial, and I'm going to try to make it more controversial by moving some things around. My number three, again, we have the Cosmopolitan coming in with the Wicked Spoon. One of those small plate kind of things. Lots of interesting dishes, lots of fun things to try. Again, clearly one of the most popular and most expensive. That's going to be a trend here. What had a little bit of maybe of a decline in the quality, what I've heard in recent years, so I backed it off. I had it at number 2 last year. I'm moving it down to number 3. Number 2, and this is what I'm moving up, because of a lot of positive reviews I've seen of this buffet, and that is the Aria. Doesn't have a fancy name. It's expensive, of course, because it's at the Aria. But an excellent buffet, a pretty good value overall. They now have an option where you can eat there all day for $60. Might even be worth it. I don't know. Because you'll pay $60 just to eat one meal at my choice for number 1, and that's the Bacchanal buffet. I enjoyed this buffet back in January. I will undoubtedly visit again someday. Just an amazing selection. I'm sure you can catch it on a bad day. People do. But this is, at this point, the buffet in Las Vegas that you have to visit at least once. So, though, again, it's going to cost you. That's the Bacchanal buffet. Okay, how about best free attraction in Las Vegas? And these are going to be a little different too. At number 3, my best, third best free attraction in Las Vegas is the Strip after dark. Just pick a spot, just enjoy. The people watching is extraordinary. The crazy characters, the drunken fools, I'm one of those. The hookers, the panhandlers, it's a crazy place. And like I said, if you can find a good vantage spot and just soak it all in, it's entertainment at an amazing level. And along the same lines, although this one includes some other attractions, and that is number 2 on the free attractions is Fremont Street. And it's not just the light show. The light show's cool. But all the bands that play every evening pretty much, till the wee hours of the morning. You walk down to Fremont Street East. They have the giant praying mantis that breathes fire. Again, a great street scene overall. A rival to pretty much any street in America. Beale Street, Bourbon Street, you name it. Fremont Street has grown and is impressive. But of course, the number 1 free attraction in Las Vegas is the fountains at Bellagio. I don't know, I'm sure there's people that don't like them or are tired of them. I could sit and watch the fountains over and over and over and over again, and I have. It's breathtaking, it's amazing, and like I said, right there, free in the middle of everything. Along with everything else Bellagio has to offer, the Bellagio fountains are there and remarkable. Our final category for part 1 of the Best of Vegas is Best Show. This is not a headliner show, although you may think it is when I give you my first choice. But at number 3 in Best Show is Penn and Teller. They've been around for a long, long time, over a couple of decades in Las Vegas. Had a little bit of a glitch this year with some health issues, but they're back and just consistently funny. It's a great show. It's out at the Rio. You got to go out there and see it, but it's one of the reasons still to go out to the Rio. You got to go. You got to go. That's all. Great show. Number 2, and you had to throw a Cirque du Soleil show in, and this year I decided that Cirque du Soleil show should be Love, because I think it's probably in many ways the most accessible of their shows because of the music, because it incorporates the Beatles. And so even if you're not that into the whole Cirque experience, you're still getting the musical experience, the visuals, that whole thing pulled together becomes a remarkable show. But of course, any of the Cirque shows can be a great experience. Like I said, I just think this one's the most accessible and the one that I hear the most good things about. At number 1, my not so controversial show, the show that I starred in for a good 2 minutes, and that is Absinthe at Caesar's Palace in a giant tent. It's offensive. It's terribly offensive. It's crude. It's rude. It's unbelievable. The performers are amazing. It's an astonishing show. It's expensive. It's not the most comfortable seating in the world, but you gotta go see it. Okay? Absinthe, number 1. Best show in Las Vegas. All right, so that's it for today's episode. I guess this is the podcast number 14. Next week will be number 15, and we'll talk about part 2 of the Best of Vegas. But before I do, once again, I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and hope that you will enjoy your time with family and friends, or if you're very fortunate, perhaps you'll enjoy that time in Las Vegas. Until next time, thanks for watching. Have a great day.